got a girl, and welcome back to, okay, I have a new name for this because originally it was called Diabetes Rants. That's kind of stupid, so we're calling it the Beaties. That's slang for diabetes. So, as you can see, I'm wearing my Camp Jocelyn sweatshirt, and I love this sweatshirt so much. It's great. I actually cut the hood off, so maybe I'll do a tutorial for that sometime. But anyways, I figured I should clarify what I said in my video. So welcome to the Beaties number 4, which is about my insurance not covering my test strips. So I was probably a lot more pissed off about it than I was, than I am now. And I'm really sorry that I, totally just was like, ah! I probably should have bleeped it out, but I really didn't want to. And I realized that, my pump company ended up calling me to ask me about my continuous glucose monitoring system as well. And I asked them, and they simply explained that not all insurance companies cover it, but it is a type of medicine, so I should be able to get that fixed if I call them and bitch them out. That was literally the guy's words. And I was really proud of myself because, as you guys know from the video, Medtronic my ass, I really frickin' hate talking to the pump companies. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link down below because I can't stand... Oh, sorry, my computer, freezes. I cannot stand talking to the pump company, at all. It's awful, and it's atrocious, and I hate it. And he was, really nice, and he was like, yeah, we're just calling to make sure you're still going to go on the sensor, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my god, yes, thank you for being so nice, I love you! Of course, I didn't actually scream that because my dad was in the room next door. Ha! And then another thing I wanted to talk about was camp. Because you guys know I am a huge believer in camp. And it's getting to be that time. I mean, it's March now, and camp applications are going in, and I'm actually going down to camp tomorrow. You got, I'm so excited, and you know what? If you really feel like you shouldn't be at camp, you're wrong. I said that about camp for the longest time, and it changed my life. It really did. I mean, without camp, I wouldn't have the confidence to share my diabetes with you. You're always there for me when I need you most. Okay, sorry. So I seriously would not have the courage to do that without camp. And you know what? They taught me so much, and I am so grateful for what I have. And, God, I love camp so much. You guys know that. I could, screensaver. I could go on about camp for, 12 hours. I might just give it its own rant at some point in time when I'm, a little less preoccupied. But honestly, if you guys are, seriously thinking, do I really belong in a diabetes camp? Go for it. You will not regret it. And if you do, I'm really sorry. I have never regretted it. Heck, I'm going on 10 years, this year. So I guarantee that you will not regret it because camp is such a magical place, and I don't want to say it saves lives, but in a way it does, because I always, for the longest time, felt like no one understood what I was going through. No one really wanted to understand what I was going through, and it made me so mad. I wanted someone to stop looking at me and say to me, I understand how you feel, because guess what? Unless you're living with the Beaties, you don't understand. And I hate it so much when my mother looks me in the frickin' eye and says, I understand how it feels to have that needle up your ass for a week. Because guess what? You don't! Okay, sorry. I could go on about that as well. I'll probably give that its own rant. But seriously, if you are in a situation like I am with that, go to camp. Because people will understand. They really will. They can physically look you in the eye and say, I understand. If I were to have a diabetic friend call me right now and be like, God, my sensor hurts like a little bitch, I could literally sit there, probably laugh at them for a minute and be like, I totally get it. God, mine hurts all the time. Because that needle is not little. Contrary to what my mother thinks, it's not little at all. She's like, yeah, it's nothing. No, it's not. I'm glad that you think that is absolutely nothing. Sorry, my mom makes me really pissed off. Maybe you guys can't tell. So yeah, seriously, go camp. And let's hope I get those test strips. You'll probably get a rant about that if I don't. Ha! And I will see you guys later. And guess what? I posted 2 videos today. What? If you need the link to the other video, which is called #FridayProbs. It's been one of those days, like, literally, guys, I went for a run, and now my blood sugar is so high, and I don't know why. It's awful. I went for, like 4-mile run, and my blood sugar is fucking high. So, #FridayProbs. I'll put the link down below, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching and giving me all of your support. Bye, guys. I kind of already said that, but, you know, I wanted to thank you guys. So, bye. Okay, one, last thought is, now that I'm using the diabetes slang, I'm actually going to, give you guys a few vocab words that I, might use in my videos, especially my diabetes rants, because I find that I tend to speak diabetes slang a lot. It's really bad. Okay, so beaties, as you guys know, is diabetes, or sometimes I say diabetes. I don't know. It's a camp thing. Slin, which is insulin. Tab, which is glucose tab. I'll show you guys one of those later. And then, nab, which is peanut butter cracker. That one's kind of weird, so let me explain that one. I guess a really long time ago at camp, they had Nabisco, like peanut butter crackers. So nab. In fact, we even play Duck Duck Goose, except we say nab nab glucose tab or nab nab tab. What? We're so cool. So if I use any of those words, there you have it, just quick little diabetes slang, oh, okay, makes sense. Oh, and then the 2 camps, if I say Barton, then, or just camp, that would be Clara Barton Camp. If I say day camps, that's just day camp, which is the camp I work at. And day camp and Barton are they're under the same roof. And then if I say Proctor or Jocelyn, that probably means Camp Jocelyn. So once again, thank you guys for your support, and I'll see you guys later for another Beaties Rant.